you can see everything is ready. Well, everything is ready. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michael Asideri Santa, and welcome to you to my channel Sheikh Afghan Jelebi Michael Asideri Santa. Accordance with title, yes, today we are roasting our most beautiful person, Divija Bhasin. And now, here my question is, dear Michaela, why I am roasting Divija Bhasin? Because you can see, my Adonai. Uh, Here you can see the points. Uh, well, some is problems here I can face. Okay, just for a moment, I will relax. Just for 2 minutes. Okay. And here now today's where our points is art supremacy. And here art is such a abusive contents, and I would show you that why R is the abusive contents. Now you can see this. Okay, here I am in rural areas. Okay, now you can see just a moment points. Uh, well, now here you can see. Well, here you can notify says Divija Bhasin smile when some one call themselves man call her are abusive for words in the comments. Now she smile, and now you can see that what is she decide. You can notify it. Well, she notified this. She is just on it. The are abusive words, and now here we can see. Well, I can tell you that why our abusive word is too dangerous for our societies. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now here we can see the points. Well, first of all, I would write about Bugatti, HR interview. Okay, now here we can see that. Well, I would like to tell you that here in Bugatti points. Well, I would say some example of Bugatti human resource interview questions to justify that how our abusive word reacts and how and a good boy reacts. Okay. And here we can see this. Well, Bugatti car would would contain speed of 216,000 kilometer per second. Where is science? Has. And here we can see, I can say about answer. Now, accordance with answers, here I can say some are, are, abusive word, girl. It is she would response, and on the other hand, a good boy res- response. Okay. Now here we can say Divija Bhasin promotes the R abusive word as to own it. Now let's see here how the R abusive word girl responds. She responds, "Sir, I am so hot. Hot. I would place you with my hotness. Please provide me salary 50,000 US dollars." It is our abusive words response. And here you can see well and here just wait for it. uh, and just you can see the points. Okay. Divija Bhasin is a so-called psychological therapist, but she requests every girl to accept our abusive words. And now, here with some points. It is our abusive girls points. And now, let's see what is good boy response. Okay, first of all, half of Bugatti car is 0.5. Oh, it is 216 kilometer per second. Half of this cancels. That is 2E3, 2000 kilograms. Okay. And we know that here we can see speed of light is it is m0. We know that that is 3 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, now statistic energy EP what? It is M not C square. That means 2000 uh, multiple by 9 to the power 9 multiple by 10 to the power 18. And here you can say 18 E 21 joule. Now here you can see are abusive words. Well, now here you can see that Divija Bhasin says that every body of a girl should be our abusive words. Hence that when our human resource interview would ask that what is the science when a Bugatti car would contain speed of 216,000 kilometer per second. Hence, the our every girl would contains the answer like, "Oh, I am so hot. I would be pleased. I would please you with my hotness. Please provide me salary of 50,000 United States of dollar per week, or otherwise I would destroy you." Here, it is the point. It is an are abusive words, girl, are abusive girl on it. Okay? And now, here I can show you, uh, well, Divija Basi just wants that every girl would respond that I am so hot. I would be please human resource with my objects. Where question is Bugatti car could contain the speed of 216,000 kilometer per seconds. What is the science? Where a boy, good boy, would respond, the Bugatti car statistic weight is 2000 kilograms. Speed of light is 3 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 meter per seconds. And here statistic energy is 18 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 joule. Okay. And now here we can see, but here you can notify this. I would show you repeatedly. Well, I'll show you. Here, Divija Bhasin does not want that any girl would respond in the that the Bugatti car's statistic energy would be 18 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 joule, where the question is Bugatti car would contain a speed of 216,000 kilometer per seconds. Here, what is the science? Okay. Now here, I would show you what is the value of lambda. Okay. We know lambda is 1 divided by square root of bracket of 1 subtract by bracket of b square divided by c square, double bracket close. And now here we can see 1 divided by root over bracket 1 subtract by bracket 72 0.72 square, enter a double bracket close. Okay, and now here I hope it would be uh, nothing more than informations. Okay, now here you can see this. Well, here you can find 1 divided by bracket of 1 1 subtract by bracket of 0.72 square. Okay, anything else? It would be 0.4409. That would be like that. Well, 1.4409. That means 1.441. Okay. And now here we can see now kinetic. What is the kinetic energy? Well, the kinetic energy is like that. 2e18 is this equal to points multiple by bracket of 1.441 subtract by 1 bracket, because here kinetic energy is Einsteinian kinetic energy, that is m okay, you can m naught c square and enter multiple by bracket of lambda subtract by 1 bracket close. And here you can see, okay, now here you notify is when I can calculate just for moments. Okay, here I can calculate 2000 multiple by 0.441. Let's see, that is okay, 18 multiple by 0.441, 7.938. Okay, and actually it is 18 multiple by 10 to the power 21. Well, hence here you can notify is that is almost 7.94 multiple by 10 to the power 21 joule. Okay, and here fuel is what is the fuel? Fuel is artificial solar arc reactor with temperature temperature of triple six multiplied by 10 to the power triple six degree Celsius. Here we can see the points. Okay, and I hope I can imagine with comfortably that. Now here, ne, se, sa, ri, fuel, weight. What is necessary fuel weight? That is a larger m uh, equal to k divided by eta, that means kinetics engine capability, multiple by SP bracket of eta multiple by specific heat of fuel multiple by temperatures. Okay, now here we can see 7.9 E 94 multiplied by 10 to the power 21, and here we can see what is eta capability, that is 98%. Here 0.98 multiple by specific is, what is specific is of artificial sun, that is 15,408 multiple by triple six E triple six about triple six degrees Celsius. It is the temperatures. Okay, and I don't believe in scam calls. Okay. Well, now how can we confidence it? Let's get finds. 0.98 multiple by 15,408 multiple by triple six. Okay, it would be fine. 0.89 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 7. If we can ignore 21 and triple six. But here we cannot ignore its 0. I apologize, it is 7.894. Now here we can see it's negative 7 plus 21 subtract by triple six. That is equal to 40 subtract by triple six. It is 652. That means 652 joule. Okay, I would be back in 2 seconds. Anybody here? Well, and now it is kilogram. And now here you can notify this, and I would like to tell you. Well, here here is, that is the feminism that and women celebrities always tell you. Okay, now here I can tell you some things. Well, here women celebrity always tell you that dear girls, when you are an applicant in Bugatti company And when the Bugatti human resource manager would take your interview, that in some questions that Bugatti car would contain speed of 216,000 kilometer per second. Where is the science? Dear girls, accordance with applicant, Divija Bhasin requests you to say that girls would please uh, their boss with only with hotness. Okay, here, and it is how feminists work. On the other hand, well, she called herself just a moment. She called herself a friendly therapist, Bachelor of Arts, Masters of Science of Psychology. Well, Mama got feminist, proud or abusive word. But Divija Bhasin cannot tolerate when your answer. Okay. Divija Bhasin cannot tolerate when your answer is like that. When any girl can answer with the applications of Einsteinian kinetic energy, applications of artificial solar architectures, nuclear physics, and applications of here nuclear uh, thermal uh, thermal Neil law science. Here you can see the points. Okay, and our Divija Bhasin ma'am is a feminist. Well, she does not like man. Okay, well, here is a gap for a man that man as a man applicant can answer to the questions with the implementations of kinetic energy, implementations of nuclear physics, and implementations of thermal law energies. Well, a man can do is here anybody knows. But this type of men can are reacting on Divija Bhasins, where Divija Bhasins wants girls applicant to place their boss only their hotness, and you can see that how you can see the points. And we can see how the Divija Bhasins is manipulating the girls, I mean the girls who want to be a misogynist. Okay, now it is how feminism works, and it is how misogyny is works. Okay, now here we can see here are some moments. Uh, well, and everything is gone. I don't know. Okay. I hope everything would be at right points of I wish uh, just a moment. Well, and now here we can see the points. Well, oh my god. And here you can see the oh my. Here you can see the points and some notifiers. Well, what is going on? I don't know why. Well, now here we can see I can write against Divija Bhasin. Okay. Now here we can see the points about Divija Bhasin's. Let's see what is doing she. Okay. She proud herself as our abusive supremacy. And here the another points. What is she watching? Well, well, I don't know how my connection is over, and perhaps it would be in 7 minutes or not. I hope. And here you can see. Well, Divija Bhasin was talking about cricket. Divija Bhasin is talking about cricket, but she is an art supremacy girl. Okay, now here I know that what is art supremacy was. Now here we can say the two matches, cricket comparison between me so genius cricket and here feminist cricket. Feminist cricket. Okay. Now here you can see. Now let's see what is the length of. Well, now you can see what is the length of over boundary. What is the length of over boundary? That is minimum is 100 meters and maximum is always 400 meters. On the other hand, here I can talk about the feminist. I can talk about feminist. Here length of over boundary. Now I can talk length of over boundary. Minimum is 40 meters and maximum is almost 60 meters. Okay, and now here we can see well, in the cricket world we know that points. Here we can say how men's cricket's contains over boundary with length of 100 meters, 200 meters, and 300 meters. On the other hand, how women cricket contains 40 meters and 60 meters. Here is the questions, and on the here is answer I can share, and I can tell you here is the answers. Well, I can tell you when some cricket experts has to calculate that what is the velocity of crickets. Well, now the supporters of Divija Bhasin would be a toxic feminist, right? Now they would say, "Oh, sir, I'm so cute, I'm so beautiful. Can pleased by my hotness, my beauty. Please salary 50,000 United dollars in the name of my beauty, please." But on the other hand, I can talk about the misogyny. Here I can talk about misogynies. Uh, okay, here I can talk about misogynies. Well, misogynist expert. Uh, Here, feminist expert. How feminist expert works? Give me salary 50k United States dollars for my beauty. On the other hand, here we can see how man works. Okay, man works is like that. It is quite different. I can ensure it. Okay, that would be velocity. Velocity is square root of basically multi the bracket of multiplication between range and gravity acceleration. Here you can see the points. Well, now back. Let's back to misogynist expert. Okay, now here I can back to my misogynist experts. Well, what would be that? That is crystal clear. Okay. If what if range is 100 meters, now velocity would be square root of 100 multiple by 9.8 100 meters and 9.8 meter per second squares. Hence, here we can see 980 meter per seconds. Okay, and it is a clear points. Well, would act like a misogynist cricket expert. Okay, and now here we can see 980 is 31.3049. Uh, 31.30495185 meter per second square. But now the problem is we have to convert in kilometer per hours. Hence, what would we do? Okay, and here that is almost 112.6978 kilometer per hours. It is the misogynist man can do. Okay, but now here you can see the problem is very dangerous. Here the problem is that feminist cricket experts want to be employment to be cricket experts in where their skill is beauty and hotness, while the man cricket experts skill is what is the physics, chemistry, and biology. Oh, biology doesn't work in cricket, except the physiology, physio treatment. Well, physics and here how we can exploit our energy. Okay, now here we can see when the range is 200 meters. Okay, how here we can see the velocity is how works it's. Okay, uh, here velocity would increase multiple by root 2 of 112.6978 kilometer per hour. It is how the words do. Okay, and here you can see the points. Okay, 2.6978 multiple by root 2. Okay, for almost 159.37857 kilometer per hours. Here you can say, I can show you in lieu of tell you the cricket ball velocity can be 100 almost 160 kilometer per hours with a range of 200 meters. It is all all of the angle to be 45 degrees. Boundary upper boundary angle would be 45 degrees. Okay, now here we can see Now, what about the range? If range is 400 meters, now we can see the velocity. What is the velocity? Velocity is 2 multiplied by 112.6978 kilometer per hour. Okay, and now how a man works it. Okay, 2 multiplied by 2 112.6978, and it is always just a 225.3956 kilometer per hour. Okay, and here we can see it's now it 100 meter is a standard. But what about you can see that velocity range is 40 meters in lieu of 100 meters. Okay, here I can share about that. 10 100 uh, divided by well multiple divided by root over 100 multiple by root over 40. Okay, and that is 71.2765 kilometers per hours. Okay, now here well cricket if I well now what about the cricket points? A cricket person's when you would ask about the cricket persons, here I can share about that. For examples, for demonstrations, well, when you can ask to women experts who supports uh, Divija Bhasin to be proud are abusive words. And when the question is, dear madams, would you tell me that what is the a cricketers want to have 100 just for a moment. A cricketers want to have a over boundary with the range of 100 meters. What is the ball's velocity from bat would be? Okay. And then the women cricket experts would say, oh, you have asked such irrelevant points. You could ask about my beauty, you could ask about my hotness, etc. But when, okay. And I would like to say that why female cricket expert would request to ask about her beauties because here you can see that awkward gods. I mean, Divija Bhasin say here Divija Bhasin said that we should we every woman should be proud abusive words that in the every profession like an it doesn't matter if it would be Bugatti motor engineer or cricket experts uh, cricket experts, you can say, just for a moment, women uh, if experts would answer only about her beauty. On the other hand, well, Divija Bhasi, this just a moment, once. What what a story with this. Okay, Divija Bhasin hate those women who can say the if the range is upper boundary range is 100 meters, well, hence here the velocity would be almost 112.7 kilometer per hour. And if the range would be 1,000 meter, that means 1 kilometer, still the range would be almost the velocity of ball from bats would be almost 300. Okay, 12 multiplied by 3, 337 billion, 337 kilometer per hours. Okay, and now here my question is that why women or Divija Bhasin always hates about the women's skills. Okay, now here now here as a personal points here I wear so t-shirts, hijab and niqabs. Well, I did not reveal my genders. Somebody assume that I am woman. That's okay. But when I have a half sleeves, somebody assume that I would be seek about a better salary in the base of my hardness. Where I have wear only half sleep cloth. Just wait a moment. The what about the points? Okay. If here we can see if any women can say the about the physics in the cricket match where over boundary is 1.6 kilometers, the and here we can see the answer is the velocity would be 453 kilometer per hours. Then you know that what would be the circumstance. Divija Bhasin would be angry that why the women cricket experts did not say about their beauty and hotness in lieu their cricket skill and the cricket strength and their cricket intelligence. And here you can see that is my points. And I hope you can always accept this. Okay. Now, Well, here I would privately have. I would like to have privately for some 2 minutes because here you can see the points. Okay. Well, and now I would go to my private WhatsApps that I have to save. Okay. And here you can see the points. Yes. Now here we can see. Well, here Divija Bhasin wants that the everybody want to accept her as a proud or abusive word, and she tried to request every women, particularly R and W. I mean, Indian intelligence women's Indian intelligence service. I mean, Indian intelligence agent women that to be a proud or abusive word, because this is the points Divija Bhasin always hates. Okay, how I can say that this the point Divija Bhasin is in always hates. Well, now here you can see that what is the moment. It is me, Michael. Tell some Indian diplomats about the Bangladesh terrorist wanted to attack on New Delhi, India. Okay, and here you can notify its where departure is Chittagong, Bangladesh, and the target is New Delhi. Okay, target is New Delhi, and half of weight of terrorist plan is 100,000 kilograms, and here we can see the distance is 56,626 kilometers. Okay, and the time is 2 seconds, hence here and here you can see the kinetic power is was 41 trillion megawatts, and necessary fuel weight is 2.45 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 53 kilograms, when the fuel is artificial solar arc reactor with temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 66 degrees Celsius. Okay. This is the points that our Divija Bhasins always hate it. Okay, and you know that here is some dangerous movements I can notify. Well, when a woman can work as a direct intelligence agent, as a field agent, Divija Bhasin did not like that. In the crickets, here we can see Divija Bhasin did not like that a woman as a cricket expert would analyze the cricket velocity accordance with range in lieu of talking about beauty and hotness. Divija Bhasin did not like that any women can be a motor engineer in Bugatti automobile company. In the base of Einsteinian kinetic energy, thermal law energy, and the nuclear chemistry in lieu of beauty and hotness. That is the negative points here we can see. Okay, but how would like to talk about our misogyny? Our misogyny is clear. Okay, and here our misogyny is clear that we judge everybody's only in the skills and only how they are educated. It doesn't matter if it is women or man. Okay, and here we can see, and our the summary is like that. Well, here, in the several points, Divija Bhasin talk about cricket, Divija Bhasin talk about the women molestations, but lastly, Divija Bhasin says that Divija Bhasin is a proud or abusive word. And that is the significant points to be dangerous minute by minutes, as I can see. Okay, and now here we can see the points. I hope it is 1 hour or 2 minutes, and I would lose about it. I would lose about 30 minutes, and my live stream would last in 7 minutes. That you can see watch it repeatedly. Okay, and I would say the next points about the toxic feminism by Divija Bhasin with the same contents. Well, or probably not. I don't know. See you then. Khodafis. Love you.